We here. Another episode of Spurlock'S Block. It's your boy, Rance. I got my boy with me. These no introduction. I'm going to give y'all a little one anyway. This is Pakk Productions. Pakk Productions. And, Richmond, Virginia, finest videographer.
Appreciate it.
I mean, bro, got it. He got the visual, he got the ideas, the creativity, got the talent, everything you need. So it's like, I consider a mentor. He not gonna let me call him that because he's too humble. But that's my guy though. So thanks for coming to the jump from today, bro.
Sure, my boy. Finally got it in, my boy.
As you see, we new setup. First episode of the rest of season 3. I don't know the episode. I'll be forgetting numbers and stuff. So I'll just be like saying stuff. But yeah, we here though. We finally here, and I'm excited. We supposed to do this jump for a while now, so it's gonna be fun.
It's been over a year, ain't it?
Yeah, probably. Since I probably started talking about
that's
doing
a fact.
it.
We've been
so
talking
like
about
now
it.
that we here, we can actually get into it. So it's gonna be fun.
Facts.
How you been though? What's been going on?
Shoot, man. I just been working, my boy.
I feel it.
That's all I've been doing. Like, been going up.
Yeah.
Buckmore's. Richmond in general going up right now in the music scene. So
yeah, no, I like the trajectory like the city going into, just as far as like just the music scene. Like, I mean, of course, like the hip hop scene will take like the real like trap style stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like it's a couple artists I be working with that's like that little outside of that spectrum that still make decent music though. So,
yeah.
But I like I wouldn't say fully it's together yet because you still got your couple beefs in your like city stuff.
Yeah, facts,
but I feel like everybody has kind of the same idea of okay, if we come together a little bit, at least in like from like my hood, maybe a couple other guys from other hoods I rock with, we make music together, it could be something positive. So
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. We starting to see. I mean, I ain't too much into all the hood politics necessarily, but I definitely seen a lot more people collab more compared to like, I guess what I could say like 2016 where Brody and them was out. I know they like Brody, like CGG Brody, like he trapped in with on Rio and Trap Top. I didn't really see him do remixes with anybody else outside.
I think now people getting a little more open. Just like I say, like teach us on. Like I said, we don't gotta get to hip hop. That's one of the topics for us to talk about too. So, I guess we'll start off with that. I guess like, when you like, well, I guess like what's your idea like of like a perfect video? Like I know you do running guns. Like do you like get to the creative aspect of it and stuff?
Most of them, most of my videos, I ain't gonna lie, most of them is running guns. For creativity wise, it's more like on the spot. I might see an angle because I'll be getting like location like right before the vid type stuff. So unless they book a studio or something like that, but typically I'll get the location and from there, it's like I might just see something like, yo, I like how you look in the middle of this area, or I might say something like, I don't know, like just like an open field, like. But I kind of go off the song depending on how it is.
You go off the song. Like I know me when I'm really big on like send me the song first. Like location that matters, but I feel like I can change location up if the song is different. So I'll be like, if anything else, deposit in the song. If I got the song, I can really. Sometimes I say song first, just like because I might, if it's good enough, I might have a bigger idea. It might be different, but definitely like send me the song. Let me know what you thinking about. And it's like I can come up with ideas. I try to make all my jumps as creative as possible. Sometimes it's like you got the song, what you going, how they acting, what they kind of doing. It's like you probably would be stuck in the hood a couple hours and shoot out with a couple guys. Or you got people that might really be like interested. Like I want some crazy next level stuff. Yeah. So it's like
Sometimes it definitely be like that. I feel like the song, the vibe of the song matters. So I do go that it takes a big role in like how I approach the vid. I can say so. Like if it's more of a melodic song, I'm not gonna do a bunch of handheld shakes and stuff like that. I'm gonna do more gimbal work, something a little more smooth. I might have like more placement, like a set air. Like what's it called? Stagnant type. Stagnant type. Stack shots and stuff like that. So, the vibe of the song matters for sure. So. But obviously, like now, majority of my stuff is drill, like RV drill stuff right now.
Since you do so much running gun, this is like a super like cameraman, like super technical question. Because you do so much running gun, would you want to rig? You just like your camera just straight out like handheld, just like working? Because I'm torn with that. Because it's like like you watch people that like have videographers that have rigs and like it look dope. Yeah. And it's like you got the key, you got the monitor, you got the light, you got this stability. It does help when you're doing follow focus stuff. You're doing manual, but it's like I know for me it's like I be saying I want to get a rig, but I don't know. It's like I feel like I've been doing decent with handheld, just like strictly hold the camera, use my hand for the lens and stuff, and it's like it's cool.
So for me, I'm not against the rig. I haven't done it yet. I think I probably was close to it before when I had like my other camera, but I think I could see where. I know where a rig can help when it comes to handheld, like when it comes to weight and stuff like that, and how like certain stuff flow. So I feel like it does help. So I probably would. I do want to get a rig though. Probably like later down the line. Right now I'm doing my thing with my handhelds right now.
I be
but
so on the move, and it's like I know you do too. So it's like I feel like you got the camera, you go, got the lights up. Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
I ain't
boom,
got no
boom.
rig like that. Yeah, I ain't got no rig. But shit, I'll probably get a rig in the future though. Cause like certain handheld shots that's just different, but it's because of the weight. I know like the science behind it in a sense is the weight. So like if it's heavier, like if you even sway it, like it'll sway a little smoother compared to you.
And that's why I was
just
like,
having the camera.
maybe if I got one, maybe it would just be like a top handle and like top handle, just like the cage or something.
Yeah, you probably got at the cage. You probably got to put like weights or something on it. Yeah. Like just to make it heavy. Like the whole point it would be to make it heavier, like just so it could be a little bit more steady. Like it wouldn't be too much.
You got a super top heavy lens. You gotta like balance it out.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's a fact. So now gimbals is cool, but I mean not gimbals.
Like rigs and stuff.
Yeah, rig stuff is cool. I'm still a gimbal boy handheld right now, but I probably do fuck with a rig though. But I'm gonna have to get a bigger gimbal if I was to do that. Cause I don't want to have to keep taking it out. Yeah,
that's definitely me too. Like I might have a shot where I want to put it on, like put the rig on, like the gimbal is like since I just might want to handheld. So it's like that easy, like was it bottom latch seems like
like the little quick what they call quick place or something like that, whatever it's called. But but nah, rigs is definitely I definitely can see where it can improve my vids at. So I'll probably do that in the near future. I ain't gonna say near future. I never even thought about a rig no time soon. But after I get on the other shit I played on game,
I would be thinking about until I get on Instagram. I see like the super crazy white guys with like the full rig. I was like, that shit gotta look kind of hard. You got the lights on there. I'm like, dang, I'm like, so now I'm on Amazon. Wasting an hour of my day to put shit in the car. I know I ain't gonna get.
Or go on YouTube, look at mad reviews.
I'm looking at my camera model with the rig and see how like that shit kind of cool.
Spend hours. I think that's what people underestimate too about like videographers. And I mean other people could do it too in whatever fields they do, but like even me particularly, like I do a lot of research. So like before I even buy something, like I just told you I bought a new lens. Before I bought the lens, I looked at that lens like 2 years ago, like a year or so ago.
That'd be me too.
And right before I bought it, I procrastinated. I watched videos for 2 days straight, looking on the same reviews that I already saw before. And then after I bought it, I'm looking at the same vids again. Like I keep looking, like I do a bunch of research on my stuff. So
no, for sure. So, I'll be researching stuff. Like sometimes I research so much, I don't like it no more. I swear. I just be looking at it so long. I'll be like, man. Like I think about maybe like this price is cool. I'm like my thing, and sometimes this is probably not the best thing for me. I'm really big on like budgeting when it comes to like doing it. It's not a good thing. Like sometimes I really want to get the best product available, and I need to stop cheating myself for that. But it's like I be feeling so comfortable with what I have, and it works out for me. So I feel like why do I have to go get this super crazy? But it's like some stuff is like I was saying, but my lens stuff. I got a 2.8. I'm gonna want to get I'm gonna want that one something to get that feel. Like it's gonna
that 1.4 gonna be mad different.
So it's like I gotta stop cheating.
Nah, that's a fact. When I was in college, because that's where like my videography stuff started when I was in college. So when I started, we go ahead and break it from the beginning. Then goddamn, I started in high school with a camera. I think it was like my junior year. Okay. I was like into fashion, so I wanted to take pictures. I think I just got my job or whatever the case was. So like I was just a little more into fashion. So I got a Canon T3. Okay. I think my mom paid like $500 for it altogether. Like
T3, yeah.
Nah, facts. Oh God, so we got them joints. I think I did a wedding like the next day with my god brother or something like that. I ain't even get paid though, but I just went along. He said, "Yo, stay in the back of the church." He said, he said, "Yeah, just stay back there though. Like, don't." I was like, I thought I was doing something. I was like, "Oh, I'm stabbing." I said the picture. I ain't never saw my pictures ever get posted, but either way, that was like the beginning of that. So I was on and off till like I wasn't like committed to it for real. So I took a couple more pictures in high school, but I look, he just let that joint die down. Then got to college, low key, the camera guy gonna get some attention, goddamn. So I think I ended up getting a Canon T5i or T6i, one of them, T5i. So I was rocking with that for a little bit. Then I got my first full frame. I bought the full frame this time. I bought a Canon 6D. So Canon 6D for pictures. I was mainly doing pictures at the time. Yeah, I wasn't really doing vids and stuff like that.
Is your freshman year still? Or your sophomore year?
I was an RA, so my sophomore or junior year.
Yeah.
I think it was my sophomore
So
year.
you probably do it for a minute from sophomore to high school. So you probably been in for a minute by this time.
Yeah, but I wasn't consistent though.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Like I probably was playing. I probably would mess with my camera for like a month or two max in high school, and then I let that junk go for like a whole year. I was just working all the time. So like, after I got my job, my first job, almost every day after school, I was working. So like I was still having like clothes and stuff and all that, but I wasn't caring about the camera and all that stuff. Yeah, so then when I got to college, that's when I kind of picked it back up. My Dukes helped me buy another camera. Once again, I was like on and off. Yeah, shout out to Dukes. My mom's, she's a supporter for sure. Like that's one thing about her for sure. Like she gonna support her kids like to the fullest.
Especially
like,
you do something good like camera stuff. My mom bought.
My mom be extra though. My mom extra like she. I love it. I love you, ma. I know you gonna see this, but she be extra sometimes. I got one fish, right? So I got one fish. This is when I was in middle school in New York. I got one fish. It was a betta or whatever, the Chinese fish, whatever. So I had one joint. I had a little cage or whatever. So I went to go with my grandfather, whatever. Rest in peace, grandpa. I went to my grandfather crib for like, I think it was like spring break or something like that, or Christmas or whatever it was. I came back. She bought a 100-gallon tank.
Oh,
I was like,
for the one
fish? Nah, but she bought me mad other fish. But I'm like, I wasn't that much into fish like that, bro. Like,
I'm just rocking with my boy.
Like, I just wanted this one. I'm like, you could have bought me something else with that bread, whatever you did with this. But she bought me a big ass tank, and I'm like, I was appreciative for sure. Yeah, but I was like, damn, you low key could have bought something else, game. Like you could have did something.
You gotta name other fish. You gotta come up with some identities for them. You gotta care for all.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, so like I think even that situation we had ball fish, we had goldfish, like little sharks, we had like 6 different fish in there. We put the bait in there. He killed like 2 fish that night. You say
I ain't no baby savage, bro.
I think you gotta put them in a thing. Well, other ones are early on though. He was by himself for a minute. And he put him in there. He killed like 2 or 3 of them fish already. Like killed a goldfish.
I used to have goldfish from like the little fairs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I finally, when they used the dags like whatever, then I used to like, all right, I finally get a real fish. So I had the beta. Yeah. And same thing. I had a little tank though. Like it was like a little bowl jump. And then it's like I go home feed her before school. And it's like I got another fish from a fair. Didn't last a night. Yeah. Kill him. Smoked him. I didn't know they even do that. I was like, well. Yeah, they great. They really tonight. Chinese fighting fish for real. They don't be playing.
But like that's like my mom's energy though. Like if she could, like whatever her kids want to do and she could support it, like she gonna do almost, even if you're not even that much into it. Like she just think that like if it's a new thing that you into, she gonna go all out for it. So shut up, my mom.
Man. Just like especially me being a parent now too. But like just think about how my parents would be like in regards to my photography and shit like that. It's like I started like in high school going to college, so I was kind of getting to it. I was like doing hella research, and I knew I kind of was I like the studio work stuff. So I had just moved into my home. I just moved into a house with my homies and stuff for school. So I'm like, and they got me like a whole studio setup. Like this one I got now to this day, the same one. All the lights broke because it was some cheap lights, but the rods and everything. It's like the same ones. Like I could have been got new ones because it's kind of squeaky, but it's just like. I think it's like sentimental at this point, just knowing they like care for me to get this whole kit. We got the papers and everything for me, so it's like having parents that like support you in what you do is like a great thing. Though.
Nah, fact. Shout out to the parents, man. I support the parents out there.
That's why every Mother's Day I feel bad. Father's Day too. I got like let me get something good for them. But back to your son because you was doing photography. When did you start getting the videos?
One dude, I forgot. I can't remember his name. I think his name is Keith or something like that. He from Richmond, but he went to ODU. So he was out there. So I had the Canon 6D again, the first full frame camera. It was decent on pictures, whatever the case was. It was not no video camera at all. That joint had no autofocus at all. So he hit me, was like, yo, you shoot vids? I'm like, nah, I would try it though. So at the time I still had a 2012 MacBook. So this is probably like 2016, this is like 2017, 2018 around that time. I still had a 2012 MacBook Pro, like mid-year MacBook.
I mean, you can probably get no more than like 1080 out 1380, maybe like 2460 out the joint anyway. I don't even know what that was at the time. I ain't gonna lie. Like at the time, I don't even know what that camera do now. But so he hit me up one day. Was like, yo, you shoot vids? I was like, no, I'll try. So we did the vid or whatever. It took me probably took me like 2 weeks to edit that vid. But I'm over there, my computer crashing. The shit worse. So I went into one of the little computer labs in the Powhatan with the little Mac shits. I was there trying to edit through there. I don't know what that shit. It's still on YouTube too. I gotta find it. Yeah,
I mean, it's not on my page, it's on his page. So, like, it was cool at the time. I was hype about it. You know, a lot of shit be like that. When you first start off.
You feel like you have the best video ever.
Like, yo, I just stepped on this
joint. Nobody got nothing on me with this joint.
You look back like, man, what the hell?
Like,
that shit had nothing.
Like, why do you even trust me with this?
Oh, God. So, it started off like that. That was the first vid. I'm trying to think of what was my actuals. Oh, I started rocking my homeboy Rollo.
Yeah,
And,
Rollo.
Yeah, Rollo. He was rocking. Shout out to Rollo. Pakk Rollo in the second fight.
So y'all, is that a group? I know, like I said, both y'all names Pakk.
Yeah.
Okay.
It started off in college. He actually came up with the Wolf Pack joint. Okay. Yeah, it was a whole Wolf Pack. So, it was me, him, and our other close friends at the time. So we just went by Wolf Pack. So it's spelled the way that it's spelled because of legal reasons. Because we was planning on starting like a brand and a lot of stuff, which still should be coming soon. But a lot of legal, like name wise, sure. So that we spelled it with 2 Ks. So he started that joint. But yeah, so I started rocking with him that summer because I was an RA. Yeah, that's when I got the camera. I was an RA, got the camera, did that one vid. Then that summer, I bought. Did I do something else with that camera? I feel like I did other vids with that camera, probably like with some orgs or something like that. So from that, I think I bought another camera, like a Sony 6300, A6300. Yeah. So I went to Sony because of the low light and stuff like that, and the mirrorless. So I was like, yeah, let me do that. So I did that. I think that was like 5,700 something like that. I bought that with the lens, and I started rocking with Rollo, and then NFO Loaded.
Okay, I think I'm familiar with him.
Yeah, so he was on the football team at the time. I think he got dropped. He dropped a vid. I think they had they had some stuff in it or whatever.
Whatever you want to do now. Back in the day, it's like straight.
But I think it was because of certain stuff, like props and stuff he had in the vid. They want to rock with it. So I'm not sure exactly how it went. I've heard stories. I don't know exactly how it went, but he wasn't on the team that much longer after that vid dropped. So I started rocking with him that summer, and then from there, I'm trying to think of who was next. I'm not sure who was next. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But next person I can think that's important in the history is Bang Boy from Richmond. I shot with him. I did he did the Coil Ray, Coil Ray remix. Yeah, the No More Party, No Parties or whatever. He did that remix. That was a lot. I think I was supposed to shoot him in See Glizzy vid, whichever vid they shot. Not the one in Miami. It was the first one that they dropped. I was supposed to shoot that vid, but I wasn't in town or something like that. And I was supposed to shoot the Miami joint, but I shot with Bang Boy, and then I ended up tapping up C Glizzy. That's kind of where the door. No, Doo-Wop. JL Doo-Wop. Yeah. So that all right. So yeah, I started tapping in with him. Like he tapped in with me, whatever.
Free Doo-Wop, by the way. That's my guy.
Word. Free him. Free everybody. Yeah. So, but yeah, so I tapped in with him, and then I think that's when Bang Boy figured out who I was. Shot the No Parties with him. That joint came out tough. Shot with C Glizzy. What was it? Streets. And then from there, I ain't gonna lie, the floodgates from the south side in general. You was
out of there by then. So it's like, all work consistency and stuff like that too. That's the crazy part too. It's like it could be that smallest person. Like, well, it's two sides to that. I was thinking about like that one person, like just having the confidence to work with, Keys. Okay, like now you gotta you feel like you could do something with. It's like boom. Then you start working with Rollo. Y'all come up with something that's like it's them little interactions. It's like okay, he see a video, he knows somebody that got that shoot videos, or he see it, he's like, oh yeah, I want to shoot with him. I like when you do stuff. And it's like, especially you go somewhere in the city, like in Richmond, it's definitely like once you get that one person, it's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
it's like it's a chain reaction, especially if your stuff good. So I feel like that's always like that's the great part about what we do is it's like you could just meet, you network so. Like I said, I'll say easy. You network so easily because it's like if you confident in what you're putting out, and then it's like your work actually good, and they see it's like the sky's the limit with the shit.
Yeah, word of mouth is definitely how I market. I'm not a person that like marketing wise. I'm not a person that throw my business in people's face. Which if I did, I feel like I would be further. But I'm kind of like I'm real like mellow with my stuff. So like even if somebody do music and stuff like that in front of me, they go, oh yeah, I'm right. I'm not the person like, oh yeah, I do vids, hit me up, because I don't want to keep it real. I don't want to work with everybody. Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody I don't want to work with them. For sure.
Like, some jobs. We'll get to that.
Yeah. But my growth is all organic. That's my whole point. Like all my growth is organic. I never forced or I'll never do like a crazy deal just to have niggas rock with me, nothing like that. So I appreciate everybody that did book with me from whatever.
Pay promotion. I feel like it's like. I feel like it's Instagram, it's all like extra now because like I feel like the algorithm has setups like that, so it's like the word of mouth will like you could do the paid stuff. And it helps sometimes. I've tested it too. I've done a couple of jumps where like just to have extra look or extra couple of followers here and there for more insights. But it's like sometimes that word, I mean not one, sometimes like 9 times out of 10 word of mouth is like it's always gonna win.
Yeah,
like just putting yourself out there, with your work and just like being personable when you're like shooting and stuff, it just makes a world of a difference and stuff.
Yeah, facts. Is that in how you carry your business in general?
Yeah,
like,
for sure. Yeah,
like however you move within your business.
It's different with like I feel like it's different with like rappers because it's like like okay when you're doing photography, let you take you working like a grad shoot or graduation shoot or like just like a business professional like with like a woman or like a man or corporate field whatever. Yeah. Sometimes not rap music related. It's like customer service goes a long way. I think it goes a long way with like rappers too. I feel like it's different because it's like their attitude towards what you're doing either like a lot more chill or it's just like a little more aggressive sometimes. So or it's right it's real rush. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like,
I feel like it's also an expectation thing. Like, let me see how I can say it, but it's kind of like it's like the person expect more professionalism in a sense. And not saying the street guy can't be professional. Yeah. But typically like they don't care for that. Like they don't look at it like that. As long as you don't disrespect them, that's all it is. Sure. Like everything be straight. So
I feel like that's why I can't really say like customer service. I feel like it's just more so just being personable. Like like don't come on the block being weird. You know what I'm saying? But like be cool and don't come on here like trying to act distant or whatever like that. But it's like, I feel like we just cool. It's like, I rock with you and you make good videos. That's just as good as being like a super customer service oriented person for like a business or like a corporate guy.
Yeah, facts.
That's gonna be crazy though.
Facts.
What's my other question? So about like, because we talk about like songs you don't like to choose, like like you don't like to work with stuff like that. It's like when you like, have you ever like turned down a song? Well, not like intentionally, but like maybe like try to like just play it off like, oh, you gonna get to it or this and that. I done that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, let me see. Have I ever did that? I don't think so. I feel like me personally, I'll work with anybody. Like I just did my first rock song, my first rock song. You probably seen it on my story. Yeah, that's the first rock vid I ever did. Like when I first heard it, I was like, yo, what? But then we started shooting and stuff like that, and I listened to it over. I'm like, oh,
you hear a song a couple of times over and over again, and you start liking the song. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, sometimes it get worse. I ain't gonna lie. It depends.
It was two jokes for me. That's like, of course I ain't gonna say no. But it was two jokes for me. It's like, yo, I'm listening to this joint, and I'm just like, it made it so hard for me to finish the song because it's like, yo, I'm like, because it's repetitive. It's just like, it's just not good. Like, I've been trying to like, I really, and that's kind of go back to the whole like, like the customer service being oriented and stuff because you don't want to tell a dude that his joint ain't it. But like, I don't want to also go out here and act like I'm making you feel like you're shooting the best joint when I might feel like you could do something better or you might not. But I just don't want you to be out here like just looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? A couple of times too, I've shot videos. Somebody tell me like, oh, your vid was hard, but the song wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want everybody to feel that. I want everybody to have that just do it feeling good about what the product. So it's like. Now I want to put more pressure on myself, so I gotta make a crazy good video because the song ain't it.
Nah, facts.
So it's like, but it's like it's hard to you don't want to tell, especially a street guy like, yeah, this song ain't it, bro. Sometimes
I don't even.
You got a relationship with them, but it's like you a random first guy like, hey, I got this song. It's like, all right, like, what you think about it? It's cool.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I say it's cool to. I ain't gonna lie. I say it's cool to everything. That's me. All right, let me put this clear. Just because I say it's cool don't mean it ain't good. That's like I probably didn't even like really get a chance to really sit down and listen to your song. So sometimes I probably didn't even really get a chance to fully listen to it, but I'm like, yo, it's cool from what I heard type stuff.
To beat my carrier.
Something like that. And I ain't. So if I said that to you, don't think I'm over here trying to shit on you or nothing like that. But for real, the vid, I mean the song and how it goes, like it does play a factor on like how fast the process would go to finish the vid. Like it'd be hard sometimes. You be like, yo, I don't know what's going on. Then I might have maybe my camera footage won't good enough or something like that. I don't be knowing.
Oh yeah, if I got bad footage. Ain't no song bad. It's like throw everything away.
Yeah, for real.
Just start from scratch. Yeah, I
should
think,
be bad.
And it's crazy because I think the two songs I'm thinking about right now that was like won't it. I like the video. Like I like what I did with it. It's just like the song was just so terrible. It's like. I just gotta get this done.
I low-key feel like a lot of the vids that I did, I'm gonna say majority. There's a few I ain't gonna put them out there, but there's a few that I probably didn't like. But a lot of the vids that I did, I ultimately at the end of it, I liked what I did with them. Yeah. Like regardless of how stressful it was during the time of me having to fish through a bunch of footage, trying to figure out how like which ones to slow down, like what B-roll I'm gonna use and stuff like that, or how I'm going. You know, like it might be a certain part I don't got no performance part to, but let me be the littest part of the song, something like that, whatever. But it's like I like most of my vids. I ain't gonna lie.
I like most
at the end of it. At the end.
I think I think for me, I like most of my. I think for me, it'd be I be mad at myself because I feel like I could do better.
Facts,
So it's like
facts.
I feel like maybe I might have used that same effect couple, especially like we were doing like video after video after video. It's like I look at it like now, I feel like I just used that effect, and I might use it a different instance. Of course, their video is different from like
the last
rapper
one,
B, but it's still like I don't know. I feel like I be judging myself more, but I don't think it's ever been a video I just didn't like based off what I did, because I know one of my early problems was like low light. I feel like lighting was like a big thing for me, where I feel like I wasn't getting enough lighting on certain shots, or putting it on the artist where I needed to. So I feel like that that's gonna make or break your video 100%.
Nah, facts.
So it's like that used to get to me, but I think
depending on what you're going for, it could be your style.
Yeah, if you're going for the light, but so I feel like for that used to get me. But I think now it's like even back then I'm stuttering. That was like that was the biggest thing for me. But even now I still like the video because my creativity was pushing past the low. I know that's like light is fixable. Just get better light, so just like shoot better areas and stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like I go through those thoughts, but I go through the thoughts during the process of the video. After it's done. Like I really like. It's like me, like even like when I take tests. It's like a test for me.
Yeah.
So like during the process, it's like I'll probably have crazy mixed emotions about it. I probably can't stand it or whatever the case was, but I guess like the relief made me probably like the vid. Like, I'm finally done with it. They satisfied with the vid. I'm happy. Stuff like that. So, but definitely during it, like sometimes during while I'm editing, I'll probably be like, man, I did terrible. Like, how I do this, da da da. Yeah. But then I probably end up adding the colors or something to it. Like, okay,
that's cool.
Yeah,
then it's like you be so your head about it. You send it to them like, bro, this joint hard. This joint fire.
Yeah, I'm like, oh damn.
I guess I was tripping then.
Nah, facts.
Do you when you shoot your vids and stuff? Like well, I mean, when you on the run, we just shooting like back to back. I mean, you shoot a lot anyway because your business, but it's like when you're like night after night, you either on the computer editing or you out in the field shooting. There'll be times, and like I said, because you do both, like you do photo and video. Yeah. Is there times where you be like, dang, I really miss, like we kind of talked about earlier before we started, like dude, like I really miss shooting like photos, or I really bite like in a photo mode, or like I was doing photos, I really miss shooting videos and stuff.
Yeah, I feel more so I do more vids than photos. Like I want to get more into photos, like portraits and stuff like that, like studio pictures, but mostly right now I'm mostly get booked for vids, so most of my time goes to them vids. It be like once I do get pictures, like I do my thing with the pictures and stuff like that. But like this is cool, but it still be in the midst of me doing vids.
It's hard. It's hard to delegate time for it because it's like you just be so wrapped up. Yeah. And like just what's comfortable. It's like it's a comfortability thing too. You so wrapped up in what's working for you right now, and you always gonna have that thought in the back of your head, like, damn, I miss shooting photos, but it's like I just don't have no time. Like be working, with this job, another job, is like I just don't have no time for it.
Yeah, I just stop responding to people when I'm too busy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
So y'all DM me, y'all see that I'm not responding is because I got something going on. Like I'm probably editing like 5. I probably got 5 vids I gotta finish in 1
I mean,
week.
talk about that though, because it's like that mental I ain't go to the whole mental health jumps like stuff, but it's like just that mental break, like that shit do get draining. And I feel like people don't really, and that's kind of another thing I'm gonna go into too. It's like people don't look into like how draining it'd be like in our line of work, because like just the people you dealing with, and just like you need them breaks sometimes, but people demand sometimes like I feel like they demand you to be on call right then, then and there and stuff. It's hard to separate like your peace of mind with what you got going on.
Yeah, sometimes it is, but sometimes you just gotta. Like I said, I just start responding. Like if I got too much, if I got a vid I gotta finish, within the next 2 days. Anybody that hit me up for a vid, I'm probably not even gonna respond to you. Like for real.
Do you be like, cause you probably how often you try, how early you try to get your videos out when you shoot them? Like what's your time turnaround?
I turn around 2 or 3 weeks for everybody unless they pay.
Yeah,
unless they pay extra. So it don't really change. I don't really be trying to get it out before 2 weeks. I don't be pressed for that, but I ain't gonna lie. Late, like just probably within like since I did the deal, the $200 joint last year, like the last quarter, whatever, however long I did the joint. Like ever since then, like it's been kind of back to back with me.
Yeah, that was you was going strong that jump to that joint.
Facts.
That was.
And I really did it how I was supposed to this time compared to the year before.
Yeah.
The year before, I felt like I still was doing like kind of like the same stuff. I feel like last year.
What you mean the same stuff?
Like, cause the whole point of it was supposed to be like an experimental sale.
Okay.
So it was to do the sale. I get more vids, so I could show more work that I could do, like more type of things I could do. And I feel like the year before that, I didn't do it.
Okay, just doing like the same.
Yeah,
same
I feel like my vids came out kind of like how every other vid came out.
So you wanted the 200 to be like I say experimental, to show like your range and stuff.
Yeah, like what I could do, like different effects and stuff that I could show, like my talent. So I feel like the last time I did it, it did that.
Now I'm thinking back to the videos you was doing. I could definitely see that, because I was looking at the vids and I was like I could see the different effects you was doing, different ones that might not be I mean, like I've seen you do it before, but I feel like each one was different. You know what I'm saying? Like the environment was different. Or just be more like methodical or thought out. So I definitely see what you're saying with that. That makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. With that joint,
yeah. That's smart though. I mean, and that's like I don't know, sales be so like doing a sale is so if like I talked to you before, it's like I had to stop completely just doing sales because I just feel like you get too comfortable with that that number. Like you gotta know if it's a sale, it's temporary. Like you can't keep going with that because it's like I hate when I'm like doing the sale and I stop and it's like you work with a guy like yo I'm trying to shoot a video like all right well price back to regular price. Oh I thought it was this. I'm like yeah it was like last week when the sale was going on. It's different. Like, we back to normal now. Oh never mind. It's like bro. It's like dang. It's like. So you only rocking with, so it's like it's the whole thing in there.
Just trying to get the bang for the buck.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's like I
see
can't
that was the thing. So like even when I did that, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna do no sale like that no more.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I did it too.
I mean, what's so crazy with it is like you put what you wanted to get out of it work. So
yeah,
I
facts.
get it.
I'm saying I'm not gonna do a $200 sale no more. I'll probably do another sale. It ain't gonna be $200.
I mean, you gonna raise your price and the price be the old price. So
for sure. Like, so I'm gonna do sales. Like I'll probably do sales yearly. I ain't gonna set no time because I don't want niggas to wait. Be like, oh yeah, I gotta go on in July. Niggas gonna wait for July to book me 100 times. I'm be upset.
Nah, you better still come in, still bring it in right now.
Randomly, like one time a year, I'll probably have like a sale period where I just do stuff and like just do a little more extra to stuff just to show my range, just to show my development in a sense. So, but yeah, I ain't doing that no more. But sometimes, I feel like it did this time around. Like I said, it did what you said, it did what it's supposed to do for me. So
I like how
my clientele kind of went up.
I mean, cut you off. I like how you did the sale to where like you had a chance to like experiment with stuff and try new things. Like I don't like my thing with like I don't know. I'm not speaking to nobody in particular. I don't know if I do this, but I just like I know it's like it could be a thing. It's like I don't like when people like downgrade what they do for a price. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you gonna go out and shoot a vid. Now like if you got like some like you got drones, all that extra stuff, then yeah, those add-ons for sure. But it's like if you really subtracting what you do, like you being real like technical about I'm taking this out, you only get this shot. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's OD because it's like I feel like for me when I hear a song, I have a whole idea. I'm really running with the song is like interesting enough. Like I'm running with ideas. I'm getting like I want to shoot this location, do this and that, and I'm still gonna make it feasible to me in the budget. But it's like I'm not gonna super downgrade because like especially if the idea is super crazy, I want to execute it as crazy as it is. So I don't want to downgrade just for a buck. You know what I'm saying? I try to like separate the money. You know, it's a business, so you can't really. But I want to separate the money and not make it the main focus of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, sometimes like I feel like it goes. You know, it's depending on what your focus is for the sale. Like some people might do a sale because they do need some bread. Yeah, they might.
That's a fact.
Yeah, some people could do it for that, and that's the reason they like. Or do X, Y, Z, but like agreeing with your point is like don't be like if you shooting everybody vid is 4K, but then you like you're gonna do a sale, but you're gonna do 1080.
Yeah, it's like
that's not really a sale game. It's really like you just create a lower package. Yeah. It's like a lower package. So it's like it depends on what your focus for the sale is. Like I already said what my focus was like stuff, but some people focus is different. Some people focus might be just to expand their their clientele.
It might help like your slight of like your workload. So like because of course you get a sale. The idea is to get more clients than usual. So you probably have a bigger workload. But I feel like I don't know. I don't know. It's a process. But that should be getting me sometimes. I'd be thinking about it. It's like dang. It's like I feel like you just cutting corners too much just for the sake of like the price point. It's like if you want your stuff to be good, just keep doing that.
Like I understand, like the only thing that with my sale was the time. Like I did like 1 hour compared to my normal time.
But that's kind of normal though. I feel like that's nothing too. Is like being on like location. I'm not gonna say on set, but like being on location or being like posted up with whoever's like they be some guys want you there all day, and it's like bro, we don't have to be here all day for your song. Like that song is that song is 2.5 minutes, bro, to 3 minutes. Like we probably you could get like 5 good locations, it all probably within a little mile or 2 radius, and we get a whole video like effects and all that. I don't have to be here for 3 hours with you. Oh, you gotta wait for John and his brothers to pull up, and they got track SRTs, and I'm like, bro, come on, you should have came with that earlier. And nothing like I'm just not waiting.
Nah, fact, like nigga, that'll be a point, but that be the thing. But the circle around to the workload joint, like even like with mental health, how you brought it up earlier, like the mental health part of it, like it's draining because sometimes like it's like I ain't gonna say it's like a jail mindset, but in a sense, it's kind of like you waking up doing the same thing almost every day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like it's kind of close to it. Ain't the same as that thing. So any nigga that been locked up.
Yeah, nah, we're not saying like this is jail.
Yeah,
it's
but the
not
concept
jail.
of the fact that you wake up and do the same thing every day. So it's like it could be mental. Like when I because I did this. Did I do the sale before I went on my vacation? I think I did start it. Yeah, I went on vacation November. So that, I think you was doing. I ain't gonna lie. So I did that right. So I went on vacation. I was going for like a week.
I know you shut everything off.
Yeah, my laptop stayed in America. I ain't take that joint out the country. So I did one vid before I had to finish one vid before I go on that plane. Finished the vid. My laptop was gone. I was away from my laptop. But I ain't gonna lie. When I got back though, that's where shit kind of went down. Like, not it went down, but that's where it's like I was out of routine, so I had to like try to catch up, and it was hard for me. Like it took me probably like a month to get back in the rhythm of shit. Yeah, I was just like
we talking about that with the podcast. Like me take forever to set this up. It's like you're not doing it. Like the repetition is not there. It's like it literally turned to muscle memory. Like just the process of like shooting and like especially with so much that go into like shooting a video. Like if you want it done the right way, like frame rates and apertures and especially ISOs and just everything. Like you have a pattern. You know what you're doing. So when you take a break from it for for better or for worse, it's definitely like dang. It's like. How I do this? How I do that?
Even especially the editing. That's where really my time was like. My stuff was really messed up. It was the editing. It was like I just could not get in a rhythm with the vids that I was doing. I'm like, like people was waiting a little minute. Like I mean, the sale was I already said like you could expect. Well, that's my regular time, but I'm like if you doing the sale, you could. It's probably gonna be longer than that because of the
workload.
Because of the workload type stuff. And anybody that paid full price, they didn't wait. More than 2 to 3 weeks. Like,
I don't know why
they priority
artists don't be getting that too. It's like, bro, it's like if I can't, I'm only one person. So like I have to be one person when I'm on the computer editing. I have to be one person when I'm in the field shooting. I can't be here and edit at the same time. So it's like if I'm telling you like this is the turnaround time, is the wait load. I mean, I said the wait load, like the wait time. It's like it's because I can only be in one place at one time. So it's like you'll literally be shooting like 3 videos a day. Like you outside from like let's say 2 p.m. You got a 2 p.m. shoot, a 3 p.m., a 4, and then maybe like a late night jump. Yeah. It's like you only have a small amount of time when you at home to go home and edit for the next day, and like you probably burnt the fuck out. You tired as hell. I ain't touching like you don't want to. Like I've been looking at.
Well, those vids definitely not getting touched. Niggas be asking for snippets like the next day. You gotta like come on, gang.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, you gotta snip. You gotta send me when you get home, bro. Like, bro, and it's me. Like I'm coming from a whole different city. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna see you. I'm going home to go to sleep. Like I haven't ate nothing in hours. Like I'm tired. So they really be like, yeah, you got the video, you got this snippet. It's like, bro.
Or send me a raw clip type stuff. I respect it. Like I understand why people to a certain extent, but sometimes it's like
I get
the raw clip don't really be. It's pointless. Yeah, it's pointless.
You got regular audio. You got birds chirping and cars passing. You can't hear what you saying. The song not in the background.
So I think that because people don't be understanding the marketing thing. It blow me when somebody press me for something and then they don't post it.
Yeah, because like what's the point?
Like you press me to do it fast for you or whatever the case. Right, your niggas ain't press me. But if they like they pushing for something to get done fast, like they be pushing for something to be done fast, and then like you like however it get done or whatever the case is, and they don't post it immediately. Like you don't press that hard if you're not that pressed about it.
You're not really into it. Even if you don't like it, it's like you better post it.
Like
all the work out
like even if you ask for a raw clip, like you gotta. Well, for me, wise like I don't shoot base frame rates. Like I don't shoot 20, 23, and 24 frames per second. I shoot up there. I ain't gonna give out my sauce. I shoot up there. I shoot a little something. I shoot up there for every vid. So it's like I can't just send you the file. I have to put it in Premiere Pro and export it to send it to you. So I'm like, but when I export it, the thing is I can't work on nothing else while I'm exporting.
Yeah, because all that memory.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, it's that plus if I'm working on something else, it's gonna stop the export. So now it's like.
Nah, I'm taking away time. Something middle school. That's middle school for you, but it's like it takes a lot for you to do it. And I got a whole other project to do.
Yeah.
I honestly that just goes to I might as well go into the point I wanted to say because I was trying to go around it, but it's like the more we talk about it, it's getting to that point. It's like the amount of like I feel like. Well, how do you feel? I should ask about like the overlook. Like, okay, so artists is artists. You know, they have their whole dream. They got the they think they got the content, they got everything going. But it's like I feel like it's overlooked how valuable we are to what they do.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not saying everybody. People say you got some guys that appreciate like the artists and stuff, but I feel like the grand scheme of artist success early is very, especially right now. This day and age is very like, what's the word? it's very important for us. You know what I mean? For them, for what we do for them, and I feel like it's get overlooked sometimes.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Everybody plays a part.
Yeah, it's not just us.
Yeah, like for sure. We like everybody plays a part. I ain't gonna say but either. Everybody plays a part. However, nowadays, I feel like more of what contributes to an artist's success. His visuals. Yeah. Facts. Like, this is not SoundCloud time. Like, Lil Yachty and Uzi already came out.
Yeah, like,
they're the two big ones for SoundCloud eras. But you can't keep, like, even in regards to, like, artists just dropping music. Like, I'm not saying don't drop your music, but be more strategic. Like, learn marketing. Like, look up, like, YouTube is everything. Like, niggas I learned everything by the camera from YouTube. University. Like 95% of the work that I know, like, the stuff I know how to do is from YouTube. Like, I'll tell anybody, any other camera person that hit me up, ask me for tips or whatever. Like, I'll even send you the YouTube video that I saw, like, that I watched to know how to do X, Y, Z.
Ain't no gatekeeping over here.
Yeah, ain't no gatekeeping. I ain't gonna tell you my frame rate though.
Yeah. But I mean, you got your sauce. It's a difference between having your sauce and your
stuff like that. Your gatekeeping. I ain't gonna gatekeep like the way export like a videographer hit me. I was like, yo, how you export that out? Because this other stuff not working for me. I sent him the 2 vids that I watched from a year ago.
Yeah, you talk multiple times. You helped me on tips and just how to do this and that. So
like it ain't nothing for me. Like I don't be trying to hold. Even an artist hit me up, was like, yo, I'm trying to learn how to use the camera. Like I'm letting you know. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna be like don't da da da. I keep it genuine, organic, but in regards to like is visuals is for sure visuals nowadays. Like the image of you as an artist is big for your progression, I guess, in that field. For your growth within the field, like of trying to become a big artist. Your face got to be seen, like your lifestyle got to, in a sense, kind of relatively be shown. So
I feel like as an artist, you have 2 parts of the portfolio, and like you have the visual aspect of like the image you're trying to portray. You also have the music you're trying to put out. You know what I'm saying? The content, that's what's in the music. So like if you're an artist that's like super like shoot 'em up, bang bang, whatever drill type scene, but it's like you don't have no visuals to attach it. It's like especially in that sense because it's so much drill. Yeah. I feel like and I'm not in the industry like super heavy or not at all, so I'm not gonna act like I know what they see. But it's like I know if I would like if I hear Super Chopper Man with this song and it's like Super Chopper Boy over here with the same song, it's like it's all gonna be compiled into one big pot, and it's like it's not gonna reach and separate. But it's like if you have a hard visual that goes with the song, with millions or thousands of views, it's gonna make a difference. It's like dang, it's it's hard, but it might be the same thing other bros say, but just his look better.
Yeah, that's a fact. It could be that. It could definitely be that. But both of them, they go together though to a certain extent. 100%. They kind of go together. So. It's like but it also be marketing too. Like how you want to do it. Like you gotta put your bread into marketing. Like and I understand artists that y'all pay for a lot of stuff. Y'all pay for the engineers. Y'all pay for the people that mix it. Y'all pay for the beats. Y'all gotta pay for the videographers.
And I commend them for that because I could never.
Yeah, for sure. That's a lot, gang. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. It's expensive for now and too, but it's expensive for y'all too. And that's like per song type stuff. So it's not like they just one price and they could keep doing the same thing forever. It's like per song. So we understand that for sure. But definitely looking to put your money into marketing, like getting on certain platforms, try to get on say Cheese or whatever. Like
even the smaller one, I feel like even then, I mean, definitely strive for the big platforms that everybody gonna see. But if you got like city wise,
like Glass TV, like for Virginia.
What's the other one? Is it RV Live? Is that one?
RV Live. I think RV Live is a. Is that the performance platform?
That's the lounge.
I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Please don't quote me.
I'll be out the way, bro. Don't listen to me. But
which one was Rick Blair joint? Rick Blair's that's not RV Live?
I think that's RV Live. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's his perform. I think that's his performance joint.
Yeah, I don't give him the wrong thing. It's not him. I think it's him though.
Yeah, so it's not that. It's what's the other one?
What's the one that you be on? I be seeing your stuff on all the time. It's not RVA Drill. Something.
RVA Artist.
Yeah.
And there's an RVA Drill one too. Yeah. There's RVA Drill, RVA Artist.
Yeah, they'll sleep on a little platform. The little platform going a long way.
You got a new one, the RVA Cranks. There's RVA Live 4.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
All right. So I'm tripping. I'm thinking of Rick Blair joint. Shout out Rick Blair.
Shout out Rick Blair. Shout out all the videographers.
Shout out all the videographers in Virginia.
Yeah, I can't name all y'all, but it's a couple guys rock with. Shout out all y'all for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, I definitely, feed into like the platform, market, outside the city and internally too. I feel like it has to be a mix. I feel like some guys get too comfortable in the city. They don't expand, their market and their reach outside. You kind of tell the guys that do and guys that don't, or just had that care. I feel like if you gonna be an artist, if you an artist, you serious about it, like you really serious, like this is what you want to do, you gotta be all into it. I'm not saying all into where it's like you gotta like you gotta be in the studio every day, every night, but you gotta be all in this fact of like strategically, you know, you gotta know what you're trying to do. Like if I'm gonna go in here and make a song, I might make 3-4 songs in a night or however many I make, you know, studio time allotted. But I'm gonna make it with intention to like this is gonna be a hit. I'm not just in here just messing around with it like that. And I'm not gonna not do anything with it. Like if I got a song I know is a hit. All my homeboys said this is the one. This got it. Even if it's not really the one, I'm still gonna take it with a grain of salt. Like maybe I should put something to it. Maybe I should make a trailer and like little snippets like that go a long way to then do the video. You know what I'm saying? It's like I be telling like my homeboys that make music and it's like, you know, you gotta be well rounded with it. It's not just like you can't be like what's the word, like just front face and just make a song. All right, make a song, paste my video. That's it. Like you gotta put promotion behind it. You know, you gotta execute. You gotta send it to people. You gotta be like awkward sometimes and send it to people you might not think gonna listen to it. You gotta still do it anyway.
Yeah, to build it up for sure.
Yeah, and that's even for us. In our field too. I feel like a lot of times like I don't want to reach out to people, but I feel like I mean, like, you know, bigger people, but I used to be really big on it. I used to be really, like, cringy on, like, reaching out to people, like, different executives and people that, like, I might can, like, get a, you know, mention to.
I actually never did that.
I
ain't getting no huge artists.
Yeah,
but, only one artist I've reached out to, and it was just because he was in Virginia. So, he a New York dude, though. He Jake Guapo. He was cool, Smoke and all of that. This is after Pop passed, though, but they was in Virginia Beach or something like that. And he just posted something like Virginia. And I hit him and said, y'all need a camera. And he hit me back. Like, that's crazy. He hit me back mad quick. And he was like, I thought he was going to try to book me that night or something. I'm charging my equipment and all that stuff. He ain't never hit me that night. His homeboy hit me up. Like, I sent him my number, whatever. His homeboy hit me up like the next day. I'm at work, like I'm in the office. I work a 9 to 5. I'm in the office. His homeboy called me, texted me like, yo, we going to the studio in like an hour in Virginia Beach. I'm like, yo, I'm in Richmond.
Yeah, it's like,
and I'm at work. I can't even pull up. Niggas ain't never respond again. I think I DM'd him like one more time. He read it, but he ain't never responded.
That life be seeming fast. That happened to me one time too. It's like I moved like low key too fast. I'm not used to that. I'm used to a little more planning, a little more details, a little more observation. But it's
that's a fact.
I reached out to DJ Victorious. I think because G Herbo was in town for I think at the National, and I wanted to shoot the show, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna like do some studio shit. So I was like, you know, I'm photo and video, so I need content. Let me know. And he hit me back. He sent me his number and everything. I was like, oh snap! Like I was like, cool. Like but I never. They didn't like. I hit him up like, okay, like I live out the other way. I live in a different city, so like me, I gotta make sure it's really locked in. Like because their schedules all over the place, I want to make sure like if I go through the show and I'm not paying, I want to make sure I can get in and like get the access that you told me I can get. So I don't want to OD. So I reached out to again. I was like, hey, just make sure we still good, and nothing replied. So I just didn't go. But it was like I still had to say just doing it like made me feel better. It's like I was nervous. I'm like, damn, it's like he probably not even gonna see this shit. It's like whatever. But I feel like even though I didn't do anything from it, me doing it made me feel better. Like dang, like you kind of realize these are really regular people that's just like all trying to make some shit shake. And it's like I have a skill. It made me feel good that I have a skill that maybe like he could have used, you know, just be like I have an asset that could have, you know, like put me in that position, like network and stuff like that. Yeah. So
I think I was in position to shoot one big artist. Oh, two big artists, I guess. One was and this was probably the last relatively big artist that I could have shot a vid with. It was Cutiful.
Okay, yeah.
But not him. He didn't hit me up directly. It was somebody had him featured on the song.
Okay, yeah.
And they was gonna have me use it, but they ended up using his camera.
That's a great segue too, though. For sure.
They ended up using his cameraman for whatever that reason was. But you know that happened. But the other artist was I was at the we went to their show, whatever the case. They was ready to pay for the feature. It was C Glizzy and Big Street Diddy. They was about to get a feature with what's dude's name? Skrilla baby.
Yeah,
Detroit. From Detroit. Yeah. So we went to his show and they was ready to get the feature, but it was something with it was something that was discussed in the back end that ultimately it didn't happen. But nah, they was prepared to like get a feature. They was like, yo, we gonna have you shoot it tonight and everything type stuff. So like that was potentially gonna be there, but you know, but now we're in position to do so if there is another big artist, you know, if they decide to do so, that we'll be able to do that. Like, you know, our situations is better. But, you know, that's the two closest, like, to relatively big artists that I would have been
Like I say, it's gonna happen. Especially like say for you, it's gonna happen. It's like I feel like little times like that's gonna prepare you more. It's like okay now because I know me like when I'm doing like I'm gonna treat it like it's regular because at the end of the day it's regular people still and it's like it's a music video same as I do any other one. But it's like I definitely want to put show my best foot forward, put my best foot forward so that I know I'm putting out good stuff because you never know what that's gonna do.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like the sky's the limit. Once you get one, like it's like how we say, you get in the city, you get one person, you get another person. Same. I feel like it's even better when you a big artist. You get one big artist. It's like it's cool.
Yeah, it can go crazy as long as you execute it the right way. Though,
seal, yeah.
You just gotta execute it the right way. Like if they was to do that, I would have, I would hope that they would have had more of a marketing plan and not, because I think also I mean. It'd be half and half. Like me personally, I don't want to keep seeing the vid 100 times on the timeline.
You can do, if you do it different ways, something like that.
There's different
like,
ways to do it. I'm a person that I feel like to a certain extent, like if you relatively local, and I know disrespectfully, but if you like local artists, like I feel like to a certain extent, you probably don't need to promote the video so much. I feel like you better just dropping it because like you initially got their attention when It showed plenty of times, like for my vids, like I'll send the vid or a snippet to the artist, whatever the case is, even if prior to the vid being done, whatever the case is, they'll post a snippet, right? They get mad love. They might get like 25,000 views in like 2 days on Instagram. 25,000 views 2 days. They get mad shares and everything. They might end up dropping a song, the actual vid, probably like a week later, whatever time it is later. They only got like 5,000 views on that post,
and they wondering like why
it's like sometimes like people gotta pay attention. They're like don't be so in a rush to drop a snippet. Like wait till you got the full vid. Make sure you like it because you might not like what the videographer did to your vid. Make sure you got everything in place and then carry it how you feel like you need to carry it. Yeah. Typically I would say just drop it, especially if you got like a little buzz, just drop it.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I think it's like just the amount of time separation between because people get like it's just like I saw it, that initial hype got me hyped, but it's like I'm not gonna think about it no more. Cause respectfully, like these are local artists, you know what I'm saying? So like the excitement and buzz that you might get is not gonna be the same as like it's not gonna be the same as like a Skilla Baby or somebody bigger. And it's like I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I tell them all the time, it's like it's like you. I mean, it's being comfortable knowing where you're at in your position.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so it's like if you're not gonna, if you ain't gonna do the same numbers as the baby, don't put a snippet out and then make people wait forever because you think that they gonna wait. Like no, bro, it's like they gonna say next.
That ain't gonna work. That's
they
like
waiting Friday for their favorite artist to drop an album.
Nah, that's a fact, and that's how it be. They just gotta just understand where you at and just work on your marketing from there. Now I saw a vid, I think like after a while, but I was saying it for a little minute. Like even if I'm talking to an artist, I might like say my 2 cents. What I'm saying is not always right either.
Yeah, no,
because anybody could get popping off of anything. But just how I perceive it right now is more of like just wait. And I saw a vid. I don't know if he was like a marketing guy or whatever he was, but it was a guy. He was saying somebody asking like, how would you as an upcoming artist, how would you market your vids and stuff like that? They was like, well, don't. Basically, he was saying what I was saying, like don't promote it. Don't promote snippets and stuff like that, like because the thing is you gonna have the attention right then and there, but they don't got nothing to click to go. Like basically, you want to try to transfer your views from Instagram to YouTube as much, or whatever social media to YouTube as much as possible, because typically you could have your YouTube monetized prior to your other social medias. So the thing is, when you post a snippet, you getting all that interaction, people probably gonna forget about it, and assume like they're gonna forget about it. They're gonna be uninterested. They're gonna see it again on the timeline. Okay, it got past us, so now when you actually post the videos out, they already seen the snippet. What you gonna post another part of it? It might be the whole song by that time.
And then you got more. I mean, the more videos, the better. Especially like from a business standpoint, for people that's like the A&R people to see like, oh, he got songs for days, hits for days, and like just other people too. Yeah. T Grizzly made a good point one time. I think it was like on $1 Million Worth of Game or some platform interview I saw. He was saying like, if he was a younger artist, he's like, when he was younger, his biggest thing was he told other people don't be so quick to post the whole album. Like stick to singles and stuff and vids, because like you gotta think of like if nobody want to hear your one song, what make people want to hear your whole album or song. You know 10, what I'm saying?
12 songs.
Yeah, so it's like if you got one good song, just keep doing one good song too, and then like and you're gonna. I feel like you're gonna know when it's a point like it's time for a tape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think in the beginning, I feel like it's it's more pertinent for you just to post single after single after single and let them build buzz and build, you know, a catalog and then do an album when the time is right. But I feel like just coming out, you on your first song, you do another song, everybody like you from the city. It's like, all right, my new tape dropping tomorrow. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, I don't know.
Sometimes you want, sometimes you probably
just gotta
I would
gauge
say
it.
the same thing. Like find your niche and just keep working that motherfucker for real. Like if you got a niche, like a real niche that's like real, like for you, find your niche and like just work it. Like,
There's no real way to like to say this how you make it. It's just not like, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, well, like I said, like back to you, what your niche, whatever work for you, work for you. It's some things that'll help and make you look a little more organized, professional in the sense of it. But there's no real way just to say like how this is gonna make me pop and like I definitely can't attest. I don't know. I'm just saying what I see from like a viewer and you know, just like an admirer of music and everything like this. What in my business, admire of like the music industry. That's what I feel like. Yeah. What's some artists that you? I guess you talking about artists. What's artists that you would like dream artists you want to work with and stuff?
Wife and Lucci. I know that quick.
Yeah.
That's my favorite artist. I was just ready to say like I don't even listen to a lot of. All right, now I listen to a lot of drill. I even listen to more RVA drill now. Yeah. Like before, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't listen to nobody's song. Yeah. But now I listen to artists. I listen to a lot of like RVA artists, but my favorite artist of all time is Wife and Lucci. So hopefully when he come home, I know somebody in Virginia that already got a line with him, but he a cameraman too, and I ain't gonna, you feel me? Like respectfully, he probably won't, and I ain't gonna be mad at him if he gonna try to bring me around him, nothing like that. I mean, we ain't never been around each other in the first place, so I can't be mad at nigga for nothing. But yeah, Wife and Lucci would definitely be my main artist. For real. And it wouldn't even be just for music video. Like, I probably want to be like his personal cameraman for real. Like,
it be some people like that. You'll take the sacrifice. I feel like that shit hard as hell because like how you said, like you so on call. Yeah. I be thinking about is like how I was talking about, like you on go with like artists, like you shooting 5-10 videos a day, but it's like it's different when you like one guy, you really shoot content all day. I be thinking about that, it's like, dang, it's like am I gonna have no equipment? Is my camera gonna die? My battery, my SD card's gonna be full.
But hopefully, I mean, I'm assuming that they getting paid, that you gonna get paid. Yeah, I mean, that'd be the big thing too.
The stipend gotta be crazy. I'm pretty sure they'll probably give you assistance, whatever you need. I feel like and I mean, if I know I'm shooting with whatever artist all day, I feel like I'm gonna need this, and this.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah. I ain't gonna have to turn my equipment up a little bit. But that's if I become like an official videographer like that. Like how what videographer did I see that was like he always with the dude? I'm trying to think of who got that camera. They got one camera. It's one artist. I can't remember who it was.
A big artist?
Yeah, it's a big artist that I'm like, I just know like this. It's just this one cameraman that's always with him.
I know. Herb had a dude from Richmond, Trey P. And then I know, well, I was one point, and I know he got another guy, Digital J, shout out Digital J, and Trey P. Yeah, I like that's my artist I want to work with. Like that's like him and Future like super big, so probably not. But like I definitely want to work with.
You still want to work with him? Put
for
there,
sure.
Man.
Yeah,
speaking into
manifestation. You're right. So you can't doubt yourself. You're right.
Yeah, for real. Like, is anything possible? Then you make the G Herb, or you can make it to Jay-Z. Goddamn, if you want to.
No facts. But Herb definitely like would be the person I want to like shoot something for, and that's like I know he got like videographers and stuff that's like on there all day, like on call, just working, stuff like that. I work with my cousin. He did a promotional show for like Richmond for Westside Boogie. He brought Westside Boogie to the city, and I was with him all day, but I was on the photo aspect, so that's a little easier. You just you're not gonna take the same picture 5 times in one session. So
I ain't gonna lie, I probably prefer to do that than the video.
No. That's what I was gonna say too, because if he had a cameraman, he had booked the cameraman, he booked me for the photo aspects. I did the photos, and it was great, and like I got a lot of knowledge from just how it works and just him in general too. Shout out to Westside Boogie and my cousin.
Westside Boogie. But I just heard about him right before he came to the, not right before, but a little before he came to the city. My homeboy from North Carolina put me on him.
I heard it like, I think only song I heard before that, this on top, but the only song I heard before that was like the Joe Exotic freestyle. Yeah, it was like a joint he did like during COVID. And then he came out.
That's when he was in Cali, right? And he had all that's when he kept having his lyrics on the side of the screen.
Yeah, that was a little run. That joint was hard.
So, what did he say? He said, was that the song where he said something about the taxi, like the fat joint of the baby mama or something? Taxis.
I didn't fuck. Oh shit.
I know the line. What is that line? Yeah.
No, that shit was. That's when I was like, this nigga hard. So that's when I was like, well, he's tough. Pause. That shit was crazy. Yeah, but the song was hard.
You stuttering now.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, take a break, gang. Pray. Word. That was crazy.
Westside Boogie can rap very well, and that was a good song I heard. But when I was working with him, like just seeing the aspect of like being with videographer. Back to you saying I wouldn't want to be a videographer because it was like I saw a dude who was just like camera didn't go down, like didn't put it down. I'm just like, yo, it's like he had the light, and like that's the fact we was talking about the rig joint. He had the light, the monitor, the whole kit. I'm just like, yo,
he's going
I know
down.
he tired. I was like, I'm looking at my little camera, I'm chilling. I mean snacks
because it's so quick to snap a picture. Like if you need to, like if it's a moment, you possibly could miss a moment taking pictures too. Yeah. But video, I feel like it'll be
every moment.
Yeah, like video, you gotta. It's kind of hard. Like I just did an event. Like it was hard for me. Like my camera's fake overheating a little bit.
Yeah,
but I'm like it's hard. Like pull up because I might turn it off. It's a basketball tournament, or something. I might turn it off. Nigga might go dunk the ball.
Yeah, like,
that's the only nigga that dunked like the whole time.
They call it till you get the shot.
Word.
I got it. Yeah, for sure.
See it in not one piece of the.
You can send it to me. Yeah, I got you.
Word.
I got you.
I ain't gonna like yo. You know we can talk about that too. How niggas what they. You know, they peoples, how they always be asking for stuff outside of it. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god.
I bet I had to stop that last year. I was like, look, I sent it to one person, gang. I'm not lying. I'm not resending the link to 10, 15 different people. Respectfully. Like not no I don't even gotta say that. Regardless of the fact is that
bro, I'm not doing it.
If I get booked, even if it's 10 of y'all on the song, if one of the artists hit me to book me, that's the main artist. That's the point of contact for me.
Yes,
that's the point of contact for sure. So everything's going through that artist. I'm not there. I'm not a person to distribute the link to everybody and all that other stuff. I'm gonna send it to one person, and if they decide to share it, they decide to share it.
And I like songs with I like working with like more than one artist on the song because it makes the song different. You know, it adds flavor and layers to the video. But it's like back to what you saying, like, logistically, I'm not coming to communicate with every single one of y'all, bro.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Especially even like with payment, that was a big thing for me one time. Like I was working with 4 artists. And it was like, okay, one was the one relaying information about like, okay, payment and how we're gonna start. We not with the okay, boo. Then it's like, all right, after the video, I'm talking to him now. Can you send me this part or can you send me the video? It's like, bro, I'm still waiting on the money. So it's like, I'm not sending nothing right now to you. It's like, oh, I thought he sent it to you. It's like, well, he didn't. So you be talking to your homeboy. So it's like all that communication, all that back and forth. It's like, I'm not. My name been in, I'm not in it, and I'm not giving you all this extra shit. Like I'm talking to bro right here. Who are my point of contact? So you get the video. Don't ask me for different stuff. The other thing I hate about not hate, but something be getting under my skin too when I work on people is like where you got. I hate like the homeboy director that be like having like 1,000,001 ideas. Sometimes good ideas, sometimes good ideas, but it be sometimes we'll just be like, bro, you don't have no camera is around you in your hand. It's like. You should get this like this. You should go over here. And I'm just like, bro, we on like shot 7 right now.
Bro, like, let me get this one out of the way.
Let me do what me and him talk about.
We're gonna try to figure this out after the fact. If we need
that's what be killing me.
Nah, sometimes it be dragged out.
Yeah, it's not all the time, but sometimes it get bad. It's just like, especially like you be a whole bunch of guys like that one guy. Like, oh, they ain't listening to me though. It's like, bro, because we got like 15 scenes, bro. Like, we already listened to your other 3 ideas.
And low key, the artists don't even be like, I ain't gonna say they don't support them, but they low key don't be pressed for what.
You be catching the looks though. They be like, come on, let's go over here, bro.
Like,
he just chatting, bro. Yeah,
and I feel like I got to that point where like artists now they kind of like just respect like my vision, like how I want to shoot stuff, and they kind of just take it for what it is. Like,
that's big too. If you already showed them that you capable of doing certain stuff, they ain't gonna try to press you like because they already know like, he got it, you know, he good. That's kind of what you said. Like the artist I was working with, you know, you had his homeboy, the assistant director, like you should do this, but it's like he was like, bro, come on, just
his artist like, let's just get this done.
You got it, bro.
We ain't worry about it.
What's like you work with a lot of artists in the city and stuff. What's like I guess a lot of artists you have like I'm not gonna say your favorite, but like people you have great chemistry with. Like what's a lot of I know C Glizzy guy you work with a lot. Yeah, C Glizzy. Shout out C Glizzy too.
Shout out C Glizzy. That was my thing. He wasn't my first 100K, but that was the earliest, like the oldest vid that hit 100K. The Streets. Streets is the first, like the oldest vid that hit 100K.
That was it. The BTS jump. That was the other one.
Nah, you did the other one. You did
Okay.
Dang, what was it? Facts. Yeah, it was called Facts. Yeah, that was the BTS that you did. I think that one hit 100 too. He got like 3. I think he got like 3 vids by himself that hit 100. Shout out to C Glizzy, man. He doing his thing in the city. Shout out the whole Richmond. I'm gonna go and get a shout out to everybody I work with from different sides. Shout out to Rico from the North. Shout out to Corey 2 times. Shout out to 42, Free 42. Shout out to C Glizzy, Free C Glizzy. Shout out to Waddy.
Yeah, Free C Glizzy. I didn't even know. Free C Glizzy. Damn.
Shout out to C Red. Shout out to Tucson. All right, I'm going too far. That's too many people for South.
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, but shout out to everybody, man. The main artist, shout out Waddy, C. Glizzy, Corey 2 times, Rico, 4-2, Ron Band up. Everybody doing anything in the city. I'm happy to see that in the city. Even if y'all don't book with me, if y'all don't book me no more, it don't matter.
Still
keep doing your thing, man. I don't hate on nobody.
It's a special thing though to be a videographer and have them guys that you can like work with that it's all gonna be all love. It's all gonna be great chemistry, just like great time. It makes it so much easier and better, bro. It's crazy. Like,
I feel like I've generally like built like with all the, like basically every artist I just like mentioned in a sense like.
That
so
shit
like
it's
a
long
dope
way for me. It's like
dope.
it's just like I said, it's just better. Like it's just comfortable to know like you with this guy. Like yo, you link up. Like so it's like you see a homeboy. Like what's up, bro?
Yeah,
and like,
you might T. I had to add T in there.
Oh yeah,
that's my boy. I be T. That's my guy.
That shit it's just way better. You just get there. It's no rush. You don't feel like you gotta look over.
Yeah.
Look around. You still got to be on the swivel or whatever. It's
yeah,
like,
for sure.
You just cool. Like okay, you got your guys with you. It's like it's cool. So, and especially when they already know it's still like it be cool, but it's still business. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no question about the price. Like we cool now, bro. You could do like no, we all good. Like the price is the price. You good with that? I'm good with that. We still making good content and stuff. Mm-hmm. I feel like that don't be.
Yeah, no, that should be good, man. I'm waiting for the next vid with Glizzy to drop. Yeah. I mean, I gotta work on it though. It's soon, but yeah, facts. It's coming up, so you gonna have your vid. By the time this come out, you definitely gonna have your vid. But yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to everybody in Richmond, man. It's good, but yeah, the one I probably got the most chemistry with, and it's crazy. I ain't booked with him in a minute. BBA Renzo.
Yeah, you was working with him a lot. I remember that. I remember I did MacArthur at the mall.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, no, that was Lynn Haven.
Oh, that was Lynn Haven?
Yeah, that was Lynn Haven. Yeah. So shout out BBA Renzo, man. That me and him, we definitely got great chemistry when it comes to vids. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff it be working out. So shout out to him.
Tell you, bro,
that's probably the top. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to think. That might be the top artist. That might be like chemistry wise. I think that might be the top.
Some be like it be up there. Like I got a couple guys like shout out my guy Vito. Shout out Chum. Shout out LeBake. He a bitch, but shout out that's my boy. Who else? Dang. Shout out Mama. Shout out Slut. Rah. All the like I said, all guys work with all the time. Shout out Frank. People, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's cool. Like you got them guys that like you just work with, it's all be love when you work, and it's like it's good business.
Yeah.
What else I already say? What's another job I'm gonna ask you? What's I guess from like a photo actually. So when you do like stuff, I know like say we talked about like music and stuff, like you listen to a song, that's where you get your ideas from. Do you like draw inspiration from like other videographers and like people that you work from?
Hell yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of people probably see it's not exactly the same, but obviously you got Jerry Production. He had a crazy run. Jerry Production had a crazy run.
Having a crazy run.
Yeah. He's still going crazy regardless. Who else? It's probably a lot more Diesel. In New York. Yeah, Diesel tough, but in regards it'd be more the editor.
Oh yeah.
Castle.
Oh, Jay Castle, yeah.
Yeah, Jay Castle.
Yeah, you can't overlook that too. You gotta appreciate the editor just as much as the videographer.
That's a fact. Shout out Jay Castle and Diesel. But I really watch. Right now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm more heavy on like New York drill stuff right now. So like George Buford, Creative, damn, what's his name? Some Creative, whatever his name is. Him. And then who else be going crazy? Like Wonton and dang, it's one other videographer. He be going crazy.
You put me on. I haven't listened to a lot of New York drill in a while, so I'm
it's definitely Wonton is crazy. I cannot remember other dude names start with a B. He shot with a lot of like D thing in them at first, kind of. I think kind of, but like he kind of go out a little bit more. I can't remember his name right now, but like those are like the really like my inspirations right now when it comes to vids. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's more New York videographers right now, just because I be listening, watching these stuff all the time. So they definitely got inspiration. Like I definitely like even something as simple as just lights, like just how I set up the lights or how clean I want my image to look. It's definitely inspired.
I be watching certain videos. Like I watch the artist probably like a song I like. I watch the whole video
in the back of my head, my intention is to figure out who shot this video. Like, I'm really interested who. Like, I need to see them credits at the beginning and the end so I can know. Just like, because I'm like, oh snap. Especially when you know, like, he's like, let's say it's a Jerry video, and it's like, but he, for some reason, he didn't put Jerry production on the front. It's like, oh, but you see the style the same.
Yeah,
so
the style. And that was crazy. That's what I was really going for when it comes to me in the city wise. It's like building a style that, like, when you see me, like, you see the vid, like, you know who shot the vid in a sense. So, like, I feel like I'm there. I might not be, but I feel like I'm there. Like, when people see my vid, like, people see a vid that I shot, like, without seeing, like, Pakk Productions on
this time I've seen, like for instance, like our Corey 2 times I seen his jump, and I didn't like I was just like particular him. Like, I saw his video and I was like, no, but he put the tag at the time. I think he posted before, so it was just like I was just reposting the video again. I knew it was yours because I saw the lighting and like the contrast. Like, that's my big thing. When I see you, I see like the contrast and like the definition. Yeah. That's what, and like how you like the subjects, whether it's with color, just like regular like whites. Yeah. That's how I know.
And I feel like that's why I pay so much attention to like Wonton and Buford, even Jerry Productions, because they use not the same exact stuff, but like in a sense we got similar equipment to a certain extent. Like, I know Wonton we use kind of like the same equipment, but Jerry, he probably got the like tubes that cost like $10,000 a piece. Man, what? He probably going crazy. But Wonton, they use like I use the same lights as them, like with the tubes and all of that. Yeah, that might be fuck it. But yeah, with the tubes, I mean, shit, that shit costs. Yeah, so either way, it's all good lights. They all good. Buy that shit to the first place, regardless. So, cause them shit's like $800 for 2 tubes, gang. That shit is $800-900. So, but now like the New York videographer, like even George Buford, he was using the tube lights at first for a minute. You know, he probably on he shoot with Ice Spice. That's the one who shoot a lot of Ice Spice. Oh, okay. That's George Buford.
Like, I be trying to find new artists. Like right now, I've been watching a lot of Diamond visuals. I've been watching a lot of his from Chicago. I'm watching a lot of his. I think from Chicago. I think he with No More Heroes. That Chicago jump. So a lot of films too. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of his work. I've been watching who else? Of course, like Jerry's. Like, that's a gift for anybody.
Does Zay still make them? AZ still make them?
I think he's just strictly like from the block now. I think he just got crazy. I mean, like his run when we was like, you know, back in 2015, 2012 was so crazy. Like, you ain't got to do no more, bro. Like, you stamp.
But once he started from the block joint,
it's like that one crazy.
Insane. So
can't nobody replicate that.
So Donnie, who else you got from Chicago? You got O Visuals. Who's the dude that shoot a lot of no, that's No Heroes. The DCG Brothers joints.
That's No Hero. But they got people in there, so it's the conglomerate is No Hero, but they got, you know, the label. I think Pakka's the main guy. Diamond Visuals there now. Who's the other guy was there before him? Not before him, but I saw a lot of his videos too. Damn, I can't think. I'm sorry, I can't think.
Yeah, okay, I'm trying to think of who else is out there.
James. No, I don't know. But it's a couple. But like No More Heroes is the group for there. Yeah. It's another guy too. I think he was Kevin Maris. He shot a lot of like Herb stuff. He do stuff with Lil Baby now. Okay. He like a lot of Lil Baby stuff.
Oh, you heard of Shay visuals?
Yep, I heard Shay.
Whole time he a YouTuber too. That's the crazy part. Really? Like, he up there. Like, you nigga got like 4 track hooks. Like, that nigga's different. Like,
must be nice.
Yeah, he's insane because he be shooting like Lil Zay Osama and them. Yeah. I think he shot Stooley, the other nigga from around that area. Stooley, because he from Indiana. Stooley from Indiana. But yeah, Shay visuals. It's just Us Productions. Caleb, they do a lot of good stuff. They do with Lil Baby and stuff. They like real documentary style. Nah, facts. You know who else is tough and is real? It's kind of relatively kind of simple, but her quality is just crazy. The Angle Queen. Mm-hmm. She shot like Fredo Bang and them.
She like Lil Papa stuff.
She did a couple of his joints.
I seen her joints.
Like, it's just like a lot of the zoom.
It's crazy when you see a female videographer. It's like it's definitely like wow, and like it's really good. It's like you gotta give hats off to that because it's like that market. You know, outside looking at, always seem like guys stuff like that because you with all the other stuff. So you got somebody that's
usually it'll probably be like a female. Mm-hmm. You probably look at them more as a director rather than
just like
a person that's running a whole show type stuff. So
shout out to her.
Shout out to
Angle Queen. Yeah.
She be snapping. I just watched the Fredo Bang Jane. He was in the he was at the
what's dude? Oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to think. Where's he at the Damn, I don't know the name of the spot. The cemetery.
Yeah.
He was at the cemetery. Like, it's just mad clean, like how she be doing her stuff, and it's simple. It's not like nothing too crazy.
That's how I felt when I watched Papa Jones. It's not too much effect. It's not heavy on it, but it's like it's just good quality.
Yeah, and the quality. Yeah, it's the quality. That really what it is. That's really what I focus on. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I've been saying this a lot lately. Like, really, my focus. I ain't gonna lie. It's not to have the craziest edits. to have the most flashy edits. I could do those. Like I'll show spurts of a lot of crazy edits that I could do. But I really focus on I really focus on quality
because that's big for me. I'm really big on. At first, I'm not gonna lie, it was for me for that. It was because I didn't know how to do it, but like I knew how to do certain other stuff. Like, I knew how to do like basic stuff for videos. So it's like I kind of like I ain't gonna lie, I used to shy away from it. It's like I'm not gonna do all these effects and stuff. And and in my head, I think I kept telling myself that so much. I programmed myself to be like the effects is stupid. Yeah. But it's like now that I can kind of get in that little bag a little bit and do effects, it's like I still kind of feel like I'd rather have good quality. I'd rather have a good story or a good video. Like I'd rather do a whole damn near cinema mini movie than put just your head popping off of your body and just floating around. Like I just rather not. But it's definitely warranted sometimes. You got certain artists that like you kind of it makes sense and look good.
Yeah, but I did that shit with I did the hip hop joint one time.
Yeah, it's cool. Sometimes it makes sense.
That shit, I think I did that with NBC Stand. That was during the sale. The sale from
so you just trying to use it?
Yeah, I tried it. So I did the joint with the hip hop. I got that. But that's inspired from New York. I seen that with the Sweepers vid. I forgot who shot the. I'm trying to think of the other video for that's going crazy out there right now, but. They be having editors too, they be like what's it called, Nadia FX or whatever the case is. They got a few editors that they be sending stuff to, but yeah, like it's my focus honestly is really the quality. Like I focus on make sure I got the right lights, like how to set up the lights and how to like even times like the people obviously see it, like you'll see the light stand in the shoot because nigga I need to make sure these lights is close enough to the artist.
I feel like too is like it's a good base, it's a base level too, so you should already like make sure, even if you use effects or not, you should already have those fundamental lights and good setup, and the quality should already be there. Like effects should be addition, not a requirement. That's facts. It shouldn't be like you have to have. I need all this extra shit. I just want to do it just to make the video look better. But I'm not going to rely on it. You
need the basics because some people skip the basics for sure.
Yeah, you can tell, and it's gonna be like all over the place.
Like some niggas, I ain't gonna say too much, but some niggas be up there. They might have a crazy camera, but they might just not know the basics. Like you can see like sometimes like you could say it's a style thing, but to a certain extent it's not a style thing. It's kind of like you just
trying stuff.
Yeah, you just don't know the basics. Yeah.
That's what I say. That's what I think. All my years trying to shy away from it helped me more than I thought, because I was learning the ins and outs and like the basics of what I thought, and then now I can go into effects more like appropriately. Like, oh yeah, now I kind of do want. I do want your head to float over there to the left. I do want to clone you and stuff like that. So,
I feel like that go along with equipment too, because like the same thing. I was real budget too. Like I probably could have bought a lot more stuff before when I was in college and all that. But like I started off with budget lights and all that stuff. Like or the cheap. I had like the little light tools. Nigga, you had I forgot. They were the Quasar joints.
Quasars,
cheap ones though. The ones you had to plug it in and then plug it in the wall. But the shit won't sturdy enough, so I had to tape it on there. It was like some crazy shit.
I had the little $50 Best Buy light box that was set on top of the camera, and just I'll make sure I'm close.
You know what's crazy? I need that. That's the crazy thing. I need something like that right now. Like
I have it now as an assistive, but it's a better than I used to have. I'm talking about this is John. You got like 4 AA batteries. Put it in the bag, and it's like
it's crazy.
And that's with a Canon T6, so it's all jacked up.
It's
that's why you need that learning. I feel like that learning curve is important. You gotta have it.
Nah, that's a fact. That's why I end up like I just take sometimes you gotta make them purchases, man. It's like it'd be a lot, but
it's worth it. That's why I feel like if you like staying down with the early stuff. I mean, if you got the means to, for sure, get the best camera that you can. Learn from there. But I feel like I
still know your basics though.
Yeah, learn your basics.
Just because you got the best camera don't mean you are gonna have the best quality.
Yeah, they can be mad because you got
somebody can use a T6i and probably shit on my vids. I don't even know just because they got the right. I doubt it. They not right now, but
I mean,
but like if you got the right, if you know the basics, you know how to set your stuff. You know your equipment. That's the main thing. Know your equipment. Know what your camera.
Don't be scared to practice with capable of. And then shoot, that's nothing but a backup camera when you get good. Now you got double. Now you can run 2 cameras. All this and that.
Need to, goddamn.
Yeah.
Gotta do that. So just know the basics, man. I feel like that's like the biggest thing, especially for any upcoming person that even work with any type of equipment in general. Don't even gotta be camera. Like just know the basics of what you're working with.
Yeah. Be a man. What's it? Student of the game.
Yeah.
You gotta be a student of the game for sure. Whatever you do.
Cause I used to be in college. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like even when I bought the Sony, the A60 300 and all that 6D and all that, I used to be in my dorm room like. I probably had work to do, but I'm in there watching YouTube vids for like 4 hours straight.
Man, well, I'm
trying to figure out what's going on with this dude.
My favorite artists or favorite videographers at the time. Watching vids of like tutorials. I'm probably picking the camera, recording stupid pencils and stuff to make it see depth of fields. And you gotta have them learning curves, bro.
I'm finding out shit about my camera that's not even listed on the
shit.
Yeah,
it's like
it's a dual native ISO on my shit. I ain't even know it. It's not listed because it's not monetized. They don't say it is, but there's really a dual native ISO on my camera. I had to find it out later down.
I didn't know that till after I bought my A7 IV that was dual native. I was like, oh snap.
My shit higher than that one.
Yeah,
but that was but that's just listed. But the shit I got now is the native ISO is higher. The dual native ISO, the second one. So like that's really what contributed to my. I ain't gonna lie, that would contribute a lot to my quality. It's like just knowing stuff like that.
Like, so you got stuff like that go a long way.
It's mad stuff, man. It's mad stuff.
But I think it was a good episode. I don't know how long we was doing this. It was a minute.
It might have been for 10 hours.
I see the hour or something, but nah, this is definitely a well appreciated conversation. I'm pretty. It's the right stuff we even get to though. But like I think we got to have an updated one. Yeah, we're gonna definitely do a part 2. I'm probably to come out there and probably do some more stuff because I want to I get this going some more. Yeah, for sure. But I appreciate you stopping by for the block, bro. Sir, appreciate you popping out. Yeah, like I said, if y'all haven't already, follow. Well, you go ahead, do your little shout out and stuff, bro. Not little, but
Pakk Productions. Follow me on Instagram at Pakk Productions, PAKK.Productions. YouTube is Pakk Productions, same thing, just a space. And yeah, that's where you're gonna find the 2 main stuff, So just see me. On my page you can see my progress over time. If you scroll to the bottom of my page, you can see all my old vids that I shot since I started my page. So see the progress, use it for inspiration for whatever you do. Just see it where you can start. It's just gonna get better. I'm gonna get better.
I don't care if you're from Virginia, Richmond, Norfolk, 757, Atlanta, whatever. If you need a videographer, he's your guy. He gonna get you where I promise.
Tap in, my boy. Be patient too.
Yeah. Be patient. Don't ask for no raw shots. It's all right. You'll get it when you get it. Just be patient. It's gonna be worth it though. But appreciate you stopping by the block, bro. For sure. This has been an episode of Spurlock'S Block. We're gonna wrap it up here and stay tuned for the next one.
Yes, sir.